Yo, Neon, welcome in, welcome in. Yo, we have big news. Yeah, I will. I will tag my Discord. Yeah, you're right. This is kind of crazy that we're getting this news, new leaks. Hold up, pocket. Let's see. I'll put it in general because that's how crazy it is. Yo, this is my first exposure to the cards right now. Will apparently does look a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Will does look a little crazy, but yo, this is for the YouTube video. Welcome back to the channel. So today we have got leaks data mine for the new set, and basically this is looking crazy. There's a lot of cards that's gonna change the meta. So far I skimmed through these and it's looking like we might have a dark meta. So let's go over the cards right now and see, what's unfolding. So right now we have Kingdra as a rainbow rare, Stormy Prison, during your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon cannot retreat, and that's 90 damage, 170 damage. Yo, this art is insane. um, what card is gonna make Celebi insane, Neon? There's just so much to unpack here when it comes to these cards. Um, we got another art for Kingdra right here. It's looking pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. But the rainbow rare one looks pretty cool because it got that whirlpool effect all around it. Next up, we have Ho-oh EX. Finally, the gold rare. The gold rare looks amazing. And not only that, it's gonna be immersive. Look at the background. You have all seasons, all pattern weathers. You know this immersive is about to go hard. Like, it's insane. What other arts? We got the full art right here as well. Phoenix Turbo. Everybody knows what Ho-oh EX does. But yeah, let me see. We're definitely gonna get to the trainer cards. Definitely gonna get there. But yo, we have Skarmory EX. Skarmory EX. We finally get to play this without an item card. So, during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 20 less damage from attacks, and it's 70. It being just a regular, 140 basic. It's not bad. It's pretty good for steel type. I like the full art. The full art looks pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. Um, Umbreon. This is the one that we have to talk about. Umbreon is nasty. This card is amazing. You know, just overall, I don't know what's up with the Pokemon. Pokemon Company just making so much love for Umbreon. It's just like the arts, Terra. We got the Moon Umbreon. Now we got this Rainbow one that looks kind of crazy. Dark Chase is gonna be very good, and this is why I'm saying we might be in a dark meta because we got strong cards like Umbreon, Crobat that's coming back. It's coming pretty soon. This is a Cyrus. Once you're active, it could just call out any of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Basically, Cyrus. And Darkness Fang does 80 for 2 energy. That's not that bad. It's pretty good. Not gonna lie. Next up, we have the full art right here. It looks pretty clean. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, Budget, welcome in, welcome in. Yo, so this card right here is insane. Crobat. I've been hearing so much about this. Crobat. First of all, the art looks kind of sick. Just look at how it spirals all in the background. It's amazing. So we got Venomous slash Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poison. For 1 energy, it's 70. Dude, with Rare Candy being around, you know, Crobat, 1 energy, 70, automatic poison. That's kind of crazy in this metagame. This metagame is just going to make everything just look crazy. Um, Overall, Crobat being out here like that, I gotta give it to them. They're giving love to all these Pokemon. We got the full art version as well. What else do we have? We have Donphan. Donphan is crazy. We got Gigapress. If this Pokemon has at least 2 extra energy attached, it does 60 more damage. It's an alright. You're gonna have to basically just invest a lot of, what do you call it? You gotta invest a lot of energy into this, but it's straight. It really doesn't matter. Um, Yo, Winter Storm, welcome into the stream. How you doing today? And then we got the full art version of this. I love that this is just a whole Johto set. It's amazing. Oh, and we got Skarmory over here with a rainbow rare. That looks kind of crazy too. And then we got Lugia, of course. The two face cards have to be the gold crown rare. Can't escape that. And yo, this Lugia looks amazing. This is also gonna go crazy. Just like the background, it looks like maybe it might turn into Shadow Lugia. Who knows? But that being said, I can't wait to see what these immersives bring. It's insane. So right now these are on Reddit. Since they were working on a trade update, they were able to data mine the game. So because they were also uploading the new cards for this update, so basically that's where all these cards, more cards are still coming on the way. This is all live, so we could just refresh this and basically it's just gonna be here. Next up, this is the full art version right here. Yeah, nah, Lugia is gonna be insane. Getting into the supporters, we have Hiker for each of your fighting Pokemon in play. Look at that many cards at the top of your deck and put them back at any order. I don't like these cards where you just look and organize the top cards of your deck. I don't think they're gonna be that great, but it looks pretty good. It looks pretty promising. We got Jasmine, so this is probably Steel type. Yeah, for Steelix. During your opponent's next turn, all of your Steelix and Skarmory EX take -50 from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. So this is actually making Skarmory more definitely harder to deal with because he has a protection for -20. And now if you get this for -50, you could do -70. This is crazy. Yo, I know. Will is gonna look crazy. Next up, we got Fisher. More water support. Flip 3 coins. For each heads, a water Pokemon is chosen at random at your discard pile and put that into your hand. So it's kind of like a Misty, but you're retrieving whatever's in the trash or discard pile. So not bad. Would it be playable? I don't think it's gonna be that great. These recycle cards are alright, but I'd rather be flipping coins for Misty. If I'm gonna be playing cards for coins, I'm going for Misty all day. We got Silver with the full art trainer. Your opponent reveals their hand, choose a supporter card you find there and shuffle it into the hand opponent's deck. I feel like Silver is definitely gonna be really good. It gives you public knowledge of what your opponent has in their hand, so you know how to play around them, and if you want to red card or if you want to use Mars in the following turn. You could also play around whatever they have. I feel like public knowledge of your opponent's hand is very very beneficial just overall. And I feel like this card is just gonna be in almost every deck, and the fact that you could minus them, one trainer card, supporter, this card's gonna be pretty good. Um, that's it for this one right here. Another thing we got data revealed for a promotional. We got Blissey EX with Happy Punch. Flip a coin. If heads, heals 60 damage from this Pokemon. So, you could heal 60 damage, deal 100, but it's, 4 energy, 180. It's nice to have, but are we really going to be playing this card? I don't think so. Alright, let's see the trainer cards. I feel like there's more. Again, we're looking. Okay, here are the full art supporters. And the trainer and the tools and items are down there. So, now we have Lyra full art. Switch your active Pokemon that has been damaged with one of your bench Pokemon. So basically, it's just like a free swap out. It's like Leaf. I feel like Leaf is still better because you could just pick whatever you want instead of, I mean, Leaf, it depends on the scenario. If you're playing with Pokemon that has a bunch of retreat, then yes, Lyra is better than Leaf. But if you're not playing something with, that usually has 2 retreat costs, I feel like Leaf would be better in that situation. Okay, Neon Wolf, I got you. Will, I need to read this. When the next time you flip any number of coins for the effect of an attack, ability, or trainer card, after using this card on this turn, then the first coin flip will definitely always be heads? What? What is Pokemon thinking? Hold on, let me read this one more time. The next time you flip any number of coins for the effect of an attack, ability, or trainer card, after using this card on this turn, the first. Damn. So you're guaranteeing a heads? Will's kind of nasty. And it's not only like, it's not only set for one deck. Holy, yo. So it's making all these luck-based, decision cards. Celebi is always going to hit for 50. Wait, Misty? You can't play Misty and Will at the same time, can you? Or am I bugging out? Oh, it says the next time you flip coin effects. Okay, yeah, that's kind of busted. If you're always guaranteed heads with Misty, that's just a free energy. So, water is back in the meta. We're gonna have water. We're gonna have a dark meta. Celebi might be coming. Guzzlord. Yo. So, Guzzlord is always gonna grind core for a -1 on one of your opponent's Pokemon. Just think about that. Grind core for 1 is always going to be guaranteed. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. And then we got more silver, you know. We got Fisher, Jasmine already revealed, and Hiker as well. Let's move in to the new item cards. So we have Rescue Scarf. So if the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by your opponent by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, put this into your hand instead of the discards pile. So you could just like recycle your Pokemon, which is pretty good if you just want to, imagine you have a Sylveon and you want to recycle that for another Eevee. I don't know, something like that. Not that bad. We got Dark Pendant. So if the dark Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, your opponent reveals a random card from their hand and shuffles it back into their deck. If the dark Pokemon this card is attached to in the active spot is damaged by an attack. Yo, that's actually pretty good. Seeing how we're moving into more of a meta that's going to be filled with dark Pokemon, every time you attack, you have to shuffle a random card from your hand. That's kind of like you're punishing your opponent for attacking. Dark Pendant, it sounds kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna see a lot of Rising Guzma because like I feel like these tools are just gonna get nasty. They're just gonna get a lot better. Next up, we have Steel Apron. The Steel Apron. The Steel Pokemon this card is attached to takes minus 10 damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon, recovers from all special conditions, and can't be affected by any special conditions. So this is actually pretty good. All the Steel Pokemon that is attached to, you could just recover from poison and can't be affected by special conditions. That's actually pretty good. Because I feel like poison is kind of on the rise. We're gonna see Crobat. We're gonna see, what's that jellyfish? Nihilego. That card is also pretty good on the rise as well. So there's definitely a lot going on there. Yeah, I can see this being on, metal decks. I don't know how. I feel like Solgaleo somehow is gonna get better. We got the Squirt Bottle, a throwback to Goldenrod City. Discard a fire energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Yo, you have to know you're playing against a fire duck. It's crazy. Yo, David, they're definitely gonna be making a comeback. Steel is definitely making a comeback. I mean, Solgaleo was already there, but Elemental Switch is still pretty good. Move a fire, water, or thunder energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon so you can manipulate everything around. I feel like this might be good in Dragonite EX decks with Lugia EX / you're going to be playing Ho-oh, right? Because Ho-oh is going to get you all of these energies as well. So those are basically the spoiler cards. Let me refresh. Yeah, it is a Ho-oh counter. You are right about that. And also a lot of these, cards are gonna be playing fire and everything. Let me see if there's more. Anything that's brand new. So basically, these are the cards that got revealed today. What do you guys think? I feel personally we're heading into a dark meta, right? Dark is gonna be insane. Let me see. Where is So we have Crobat giving Pokemon free poison, right? We got free poison damage. We got Cyrus basically right here. Cyrus, and then we could play Darkrai. Darkrai in the mix, I feel like Sylveon is also gonna get really, really good. I saw that there's a brand new Eevee card as well, but I don't know if I could find it. Hold on. Let me see if I could find it. Okay, we got more. 19 minutes ago. This is 19 minutes ago. We have Ho-oh EX Soft Shell. This Pokemon takes a minus 20 damage from attacks, and it's 120 HP. Triple Slap for 1 energy. Flip 3 coins. This attack does 20 damage for each heads. I think this card's not going to be that great. Kingdra, a regular Kingdra, regular Dolphin, regular Crobat, regular Skarmory. The art on these are pretty sick. Yo, we got a new card. New card alert. Okay, we got Lantern EX, 1 Thunder Energy and 2 Energyless. Flashing Signal for 80. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. If tails, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. I feel like we're heading towards like a very coin flip meta. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy that we are moving towards that like whole coin flip era of this. Let me see. Yeah, Will is gonna be played everywhere. 1,000%. Let me refresh this Reddit page. Hopefully, we got more. Oh wait, we got the art. Yo, we got the video. No way. That's crazy. These guys really went in hard. Okay. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to read all the coin flip effects now. Yeah, seriously, like this whole thing is like gonna be meta changing. The fact that we keep on getting like more information, it just keeps like piling up. Oh, we got the Lugia one 2 minutes ago. Yo, this is sick. This is crazy. That's insane. That's insane how all of this just got leaked. Which combo would would do best? Wonder if there's anything else. I know there's an Eevee, but I can't find it. There's an Eevee that allows you to search a Pokemon. It's a shiny Eevee. Oh wait, we got a nice full art version of Shuckle, Lantern, Espeon. But I don't know. I think that's pretty much it when it comes to the data man. I don't know what else they could reveal. If you don't see the new exchange shop in the game, manually go to the App Store and download it. Obvious. New Rainbow Rare. Oh, wait. Shuckle is not a rainbow. Is it? That is nice art. I do like that. That looks kind of crazy. Lantern as well? Are we getting this many rainbow? Yo, the Espeon looks kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. Espeon does look kind of crazy. Yeah, there's a Eevee that has like 20 damage for each heads. You know, the one that hits me for 130 all the time. Yeah, I'm gonna open these packs live. But yeah, this is kind of crazy. I feel like that's all the. There any new promos? Oh, they have all the promos. We got Blissey EX, Meryl, and Weavile. We're getting a Weavile EX. The simple fact that we just have a lot of things out here. The wish list. I feel like there's always something just coming up. It's 40x. That's crazy. The pack is gonna come out tomorrow night, basically. Tomorrow at around 12 a.m. I found the best card ever. This is the best card, 1000%. I guess that does it for the data. I was gonna stream Master Duel, but all this just got revealed out of nowhere. So basically, let me know what you guys think. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna be opening packs at 2 a.m. EST. We're gonna be live, ripping packs, and hopefully, yeah, no, we're just gonna be open packs. um, I'm gonna hop off. There's already, a lot of other. I feel like we got through like everything that's important. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel. I was gonna stream that, but like all this just popped up, and I'm like, yo, that's kind of crazy. But we will be live tomorrow. Well, technically Wednesday at 2 a.m. Opening packs, maybe build a deck, and then yeah, be up all night. All right, guys, we'll see you next